third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. It's deflected, and that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession.
Hey everyone, JD the OGG here, and I wanted to make a video about Season 1 here for NBA 2K, and just, report about what I thought about it for the offline grinder. I will say that over the weekend I did finally hit level 40, so I have finished the program, and I have unlocked the Scottie Pippen Pink Diamond. So I was able to do it, and I will say I did most of this without any multiplayer. The only multiplayer I played a handful of games. Actually, 2 of them were just to test my internet connection. But I only played 6 total games online. So I didn't really earn a lot of XP from that. I still could have finished it without it. So the point that I want to make is that you really can get through the season if you just play offline. Now, that means that you have to do a lot of grinding. And I don't know if most people would have the time to do the amount of grinding that it needs. If you look, I have played 110 triple threat games. I have played 115 clutch time games, and I've played 75 domination games over the course of this, I think it's 5 weeks that they do it. So I was able to earn it, but it took a lot of playtime. So if you want to play offline and you are limited to the amount of time that you can play, I'm not sure that you're going to be able to get through this. Now, if you want the Scottie Pippen, that's kind of a bummer. But I'll tell you, on the whole, the rewards are kind of meh anyway at the end. It goes to my bigger problem with this game, that they don't think that we want to open packs. They think we want a bunch of just kind of garbage. If you don't get there, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, if we look at my team, yes, the Scottie Pippen is in it. But everything else has kind of been through earning. Right, I did the Donovan Mitchell takeover, the Tony Parker takeover, which was incredibly easy. So a bunch of takeovers I was able to do, and I know that for some people that's going to be hard. But I did play through the clutch time so I could unlock a centerpiece, so I was able to pick up the Dikembe Mutombo, which I really like. Picked him up because I needed someone to control the middle of the paint for me. So that was a huge help. It's been helping me play Superstar. I've now, played a few Superstar games on Domination. So I guess it comes down to, if you have the time or not, you should be able to do this offline if you feel like it. The game, I think, it's still very fun. 3-pointers, though, are terrible, especially on Superstar mode. I just played a game, and I finished with a 10% 3-point percentage because even wide open, it's so hard to hit them. So I just kind of wish they'd adjust that. This game is all built around inside play, so, guys that can finish at the rim are what you really want to use. Spending your time trying to hit a bunch of 3-pointers, at least for me, seems kind of pointless. But all in all, I did enjoy, I played a bunch of games, so I obviously enjoyed it. I think I will continue to do it the next season. I think if I didn't have the time that I have, though, I'd be very frustrated. So if you don't have the time to put in, maybe you're better off playing my player or just playing like a franchise mode. Unless you're willing to, do that multiplayer, you can rack up a lot of points, obviously, doing multiplayer. If we look at what I have left through a lot of this stuff, it all revolves around multiplayer, like multiplayer 3s, win streak, 3 clutch time online games, win streak 4 triple threat online games, multiplayer dunks. So there's a lot of points that I left on the board just because I am trying not to play online. That's just my personal stance. Obviously, if you like doing both, then I feel like you should be able to achieve this Season 1 without much problem. I think my biggest complaints are the lack of cards that you can open or the packs that you can open. But other than that, the game is still a lot of fun for me to play. I've been able to assemble a team that I like. I really like this Donovan Mitchell. There's a few cards that I think perform higher than their rating. Donovan Mitchell is one of them. Scottie Barnes is another. And Tyson Chandler. These 3 cards have done serious work for me through this entire season. And like I said, I feel like they play up. So if you're looking for some cards for Season 2, that should be pretty easy to get. Well, the Mitchell, obviously, you can't because it was a takeover. But Tyson Chandler and Scottie Barnes, those are probably pretty easy to pick up in the auction house for not a lot. I do think they need to do more trophy case stuff. It's frustrating that it's buried behind quite a bit of multiplayer play. And the other one that I could get is triple threat, but I don't enjoy triple threat mode. It's just a dunk fest. It's just a race up and down and dunk fest. So hopefully, you know, you were able to get yourself through this program, and hopefully you're set up pretty well for the next season. Let me know what you think about the game. Are you enjoying it? Do you think that it's a little too tough? Do you think that the greed's a little too high? Do you think that the play is just perfect for you? Let me know what you're thinking. I'd love to hear from you. So until next time, may the odds be forever in your favor, my friends.
I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe too.